Hey beautiful faces, welcome back to my channel. And today's video will be me showing you how I customize my lace frontal. I'm just going to get right into this video. Let's start out with the things that you would need to customize your lace frontal. You would need a comb, you would need a spray bottle, and you will need some clamps. You will also need your tweezers. I forgot to show that, but you will need tweezers. So today, the hair that I will be featuring in this video will be from Hot Beauty Hair off of AliExpress. And here I'm starting with my 16-inch 360 lace frontal with the cap attached. Now what you want to do, you want to place your cap onto your dome head. You then want to take you some T-pins and you want to make sure you have your cap adjusted, right? You're just going to secure your frontal down with your T-pins and make sure that you have this pull as taut as possible because you do not want this to shift on you while you are sewing it to your dome cap, and you also do not want any wrinkles in your lace. So now what you want to do is go ahead and pin the rest of the hair and get it out your way. As you can see, this frontal did come pre-plucked already, but it wasn't plucked enough because as you can see, it seems really thin around the hairline. Then it gets kind of full again towards, the back of the hairline. It's just not, it just don't look too good. So anyway, I'm going to go in and I am going to customize this to the way that I want it. So first you want to spray your frontal down. Doing this will make it more easier for you to pluck the hair out of your lace without tearing it or putting a hole in your lace. So you want to wet the hair down. It just makes this so much more easier for you. So now I'm just going to pluck right along the edge there without doing any parting because as you can see the baby hairs are already there. So I'm just going to take my tweezers and I'm going to pluck going backwards. And if you're new to this, it may seem like you're not, getting anywhere because customizing your lace frontal is a bit tedious. So you just have to take your time. And as you can see with just a little plucking I did get some hair out. So like I said, don't give up, keep going because it may seem like you're not getting anywhere, but you're really getting the job done. So I'm just going to continue this. I'm still plucking in the same area, still plucking going backwards. And I'm going to pluck it until I can see that it's getting thin and that I can see part of my dome head through the hair. And while you're plucking, you want to make sure that every once in a while that you comb and get the hair out so it will not get tangled. So now I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to part off another small section, and I'm just going to repeat the same process, wet the hair down and pluck. And when it comes to customizing your lace frontal, practice makes perfect. You just want to keep on doing it. And as you can see, I am repeating the process. I wet the hair down, I parted another section out, and I am now plucking the hair, still going backwards. And when it comes time to customizing your lace frontal, it usually take about 45 minutes to an hour. You really have to take your time because you do not want to make any mistakes that you cannot reverse. You do not want to put any holes in your lace, and you also do not want to over pluck. So it is best just to take your time. You will huff and puff and maybe say but in the end you will love your the result of your hard work. And yeah, it will pay off and you will get that realistic hairline. And as you can see, the little work I did do, you can start to see through the hair. It's getting thin, and yeah, I can either stop here or I can keep going. So I am choosing to keep going. As you can see, it's still thick over there on that side, on the left side and on the right side, and here on the left, it's my left and your right, it's getting a little bit thin. So now I'm going to comb all the hair back and just pluck some more out of it. And now when I customize my lace frontal, I do it a little bit different from everybody. I usually, part the hair as if it's like a side part, and I'll also pluck in that area as well. And I'm just going to comb the hair out. And as you can see, look at it, it's getting really thin. And now I'm going to part the hair again and begin to pluck some more. So at this point in the process, what I am doing now, I'm holding the hair with my fingers, but I'm letting the hair drop and pluck, drop and pluck. And that's what you're seeing me do here. You notice I release the pressure off the hair, let some drop, and I will just pluck. Because keep in mind, even though this is on my dome head, the part that I'm plucking there at the top will be, the part that will be on your forehead. So now I think I'm satisfied and I'm done with this side. I will now go to the left side. So I changed my mind. I'm going to start in the middle of my frontal and get the front of this plucked out. So the same manner that I did on the other side, I will do here. I parted the hair off and I am now plucking the hair backwards. And I also did wet this hair too. If you need a reminder, always wet your hair before you begin to pluck. And just repeat the process. That's all you have to do, is just keep going and don't give up, and keep going until you are done. And as you can see, beautiful faces, this is a beautiful result of what I have done thus far. And even though it's on my canvas head, right there where you see me pulling the hair down, that is the part that will lay on your forehead. So you can see, or you can just about tell how natural this will look. Now my knots are not bleached just yet. I will do that once I construct a wig unit. Please look out for that video as well. And yeah, I think I am satisfied with what I've got so far. Now moving on to the other side, I'm going to part some hair off here, and I'm just going to repeat the process. This time I have it a little bit more closer so that you can see what I am doing. And again, I'm just taking my tweezers and I am plucking the hair going backwards. And now here again, I just combed all the hair back, and now I'm just going to thin out the edges a little bit more. And once you get into this, you'll just about know how you will want your lace frontal customized. So now in this point of your plucking, you want to take it off of the dome head, try it on to see if you like what you have done so far, if you plucked out enough. If not, you would just go in and just continue to pluck until you get your frontal the way that you would like it. And for me, I think I plucked enough. As you already know, I told you all that this frontal did come pre-plucked, but I just needed to pluck a little bit more out. And yes, I think I plucked enough. I think I am satisfied, and I will stop plucking at this point. And I'm just showing you all, what it will look like. I have not cut the baby hair short yet, but I can just show you here on what it will look like if if it was on my skin, on my forehead, and you will see the result of that here. And I think I did a pretty good job. It took me about 48 minutes to do that if you want me to be exact, but this is my final result of me customizing my lace frontal. So now I will go in with my razor comb, and I will begin to cut some of the baby hair. I will not make them real short just yet, and because since I'm not ready to put her home just yet, I will cut just some of the hair off just to give you all an idea of how it will look. I will not fully cut all of the baby hairs off until I am ready to, until after I construct my wig unit, bleach my knots, and put her on. So beautiful faces, you have reached the end of this video. I hope you all took something from this video. I hope I was able to convey and get my point across. And as I told you before, it's nothing to really customizing your lace frontal. Even if you are newbie at this, you can get the job done. And this is the result of me plucking mine. And this is how much hair I had from plucking my frontal. You just got to keep going until you get it the way that you like it. So beautiful faces, I thank you for sticking with me. And until next time, until the next video, bye bye.